Okay, I'm going to continue with my Trapped in Mediocrity series. Most likely, I'm not going to get like a million people to watch my video, but the reason why I'm making these videos is to, I guess, relieve myself. Maybe it's therapy. I don't know. I mean, because there's so much things in my head that I want to express that I do not express. It just kills me sometimes. Um, many of you people out there are going to ask, what provoked me to make this series? Well, it's not one chain of events, but there was an event that happened at work that triggered this. I don't want to give away too much, but I'm an assistant manager at a retail store, and it's Christmas, it's holidays. So, to make a long story short, we have a safe in our office that has a certain amount of money. So, if we need change, we can go to that safe and distribute money, or create change for the registers. Okay. We were supposed to increase our fund, the money in the safe, by $1,000, and you have to do this by computers. So what we needed to do is, we call it a drop, take money out of the registers on the sales floor, record it in on the register so it won't create a shortage, and put it in the safe. My store manager mentioned this last week. It was very important. She stressed it. Okay, and she's not the type of store manager that will give me a lot of direction. That's the thing that really disappoints me about this. I mean, of all the managers, she gives me the least amount of directions because she allows us to do our work. But this, in our meeting, she mentioned this, and this was very important. And in the meeting, it seemed like that store manager and the co-manager were talking, and I had a feeling that I was not going to retain certain things. They were just going very fast. I don't know why. It just was that way. Okay. To make a long story short, we were supposed to complete our drop by Sunday. I had no clue. I totally forgot about it. Now, yeah, you can say, well, everyone makes mistakes, and everyone. That was something important. I mean, it's not really a big deal because it wouldn't. I'm not saying that it would get me written up or anything, but it's like, as a manager, there's certain things that you need to retain or write down notes to retain. And I did not do that. And this is not the first time. There's many instances where I would just forget certain things. Even if I write down the notes, I would write down the notes and I would fail to do it. And trust me, other managers, it wasn't like she came down and yelled at me and, was disrespectful. She was kind of disappointed, and that's not even the point. The point is that it should have been done, and it was not done. Why was it not done? And the thing is, it's not, if it was occasional, then it'd be fine. But it is consistent. In my work history, it's a consistent pattern of my work history that I forget. Or I don't, yes, I write notes and I still don't do it. That's failure, man. It's not a sin or anything, but God damn it, I don't want to do it. I don't want to be doing those type of things. And yet it happened, and I can't do anything about it. But still, it's historically it's another event where something should have been done, something was communicated, and I did not do it. These things count, these things, they evaluate you on these things. The reason why she loved, or my boss right now admired her co-manager. We call it former co-manager, not this co-manager. The former co-manager is because she can trust her to do anything. She can trust her to run that store. Could she trust me to run that store? Honestly, can she trust me to run that store? No. Because of things just like that. But in my mind, I would say that, back 5 years ago, I would say that she's being harsh. She's, somehow she's over-exaggerated. No. And it's not just her. Now, my other boss, which would react in a more harsh way, said the same thing. This other asshole, my recent asshole that I left from, would say the same thing. So my parents would tell me important things, and even I write notes, I still don't do it. So there's a consistent pattern with me. What is wrong with me? It's not a problem with the store manager, not even a problem with the asshole store manager that I just left. There's a problem with me. Why do I continue to do these things? It's not that I want to do these things, I just do them. Can a psychologist help me solve this problem? I don't think so. They're just going to listen. I want solutions. I don't want to go to some shrink and say, oh, there's my problem. Well, how are you going to solve it? I have to solve it. And unfortunately, I have failed to solve it. I failed to solve it, no matter how much I want to solve it. And that's the frustration. You want to solve this problem so bad, and you still fail. That's the frustration by people who are trapped in mediocrity. It's almost constant. Would it change? Now let me just throw this out for you. If I were a parent, if I had a family, would I value my work that as much? No, I would just value being a parent. And if I was a parent now and I was trapped in mediocrity, I would probably be destroyed. I couldn't handle it. I don't know what I would do. I'd probably kill myself. That's how much I'm intensely demand not to be mediocre. That's just me. I don't know how to get out of it. Maybe some of you guys can help me, but I mean, it's not going to change for me having a family or me being balanced. Because people say, oh, just be balanced. Maybe it's because you don't have all of these other things that you take this so personally. It's not. Because I do not, or let me reverse or say it in another way. I do not accept mediocrity. Especially when I put in the effort not to be mediocre. And I still am. I don't know what to do, guys. If somebody is in the same situation, please let me know. Have a nice day.